Hi everyone, Alexander here from ANavigator. Every week, we put together these digests for brand owners, e-commerce teams, and marketers working with Amazon. We bring the main updates in one place so it is easier to follow what is changing. This week, we have 8 updates. We're covering Rufus scheduled actions, the California price party lawsuit, return rate badges, and how they affect ads, listing data, and Rufus discovery. The Purge and replace catalog tool, review and sharing rule changes, the product performance spotlight tool, and Rufus reading handwritten shopping lists. Let's go through it. Amazon added scheduled actions to Rufus. Shoppers can now set up recurring tasks, get a new coffee recommendation every month, be reminded about birthday with gift ideas, get notified when a price drops. The shopper sets the intent once. Rufus handles everything after that. No query needed, no search. For brands, the implication is direct. If your product data does not cleanly match shoppers' saved preferences inside Amazon's catalog, you are not in the running. No big changes that. This is a new layer of commerce that ads do not reach. California's Attorney General unsealed more than 15 documents exchanged between Amazon and major brands. The brands include Levi's and Hanes. The emails follow the same pattern every time. Amazon spots your product priced lower on Walmart, Target, or Home Depot. Amazon sends you the exact price gap. Amazon asks you to fix it. If you don't, they warn of limited visibility or dire consequences. A court hearing is scheduled for July to decide whether to block this practice. If the court rules against Amazon, brands may finally be able to price lower on other platforms without losing placement. Amazon added 2 badges to product listings. A green badge says customers usually keep the item. A red badge flags frequently returned products. That one went live on February 16th. These are not just trust signals for shoppers. They feed directly into ad performance. A lower return rate means higher conversion. Higher conversion improves your ad relevance score. A better relevance score lowers your cost per click. That compounds over time into more clicks for the same budget. Brands that focus only on bids and ignore why customers return their products are working against themselves in the auction. Rufus does not run an ad auction for scheduled actions. It matches shopper preferences against product attributes in Amazon's catalog. Category, material, flavor, size, use case. Ads do not reach that layer at all. What does reach? It is your listing data. If your attributes are incomplete or inconsistently structured, you do not appear. This is the same pattern showing up across AI-powered recommendations broadly. Ads can amplify visibility. They cannot create it without the foundation. Listing quality has always mattered for PPC. Now it also determines whether your product is included in purchases that happen with no search at all. Amazon introduced a feature called Purge and replace listings. It lets sellers upload one file and overwrite their entire catalog at once. You can fix broken variations, clean up old listings, and restructure it, scale without editing products one by one. The risk is significant and was stated clearly. Any SKU missing from the uploaded file does not get skipped. It gets deleted, not updated, deleted. Before using this tool, verify every SKU is in the file, validate your data, double-check everything. Used correctly, it saves hours. Used carelessly, it removes listings and revenue. As of Amazon's January 2026 update, reviews only share between variations with minor differences. Color, pattern, pack count, and some sizes still qualify. Flavors, scent, formula, and material differences no longer do. While reviews may return to the original child ASINs. Search results will only show review counts tied to eligible shared reviews. If Amazon considers your variation structure inconsistent, review sharing can stop across the entire parent. Consumables, supplements, beauty, and flavor-driven categories are most exposed. If your review count dropped recently or your parents stopped pulling, check your variation structure before making any bigger decisions. Amazon has a free tool inside Seller Central called Product Performance Spotlight. It is in your business report right now. It benchmarks your ASINs against similar products using Amazon's own data, not estimates, not third-party guesses. One example shared this week, a single ASIN with $8,261 in missed revenue in 1 week. The tool broke it down into 3 areas: conversion gap, search impression gap, and review count relative to competitors. Each came with specific recommendations. This analysis used to take hours. Now it takes 30 seconds. Most sellers are not opening it. Rufus now accepts photos of handwritten shopping lists. It reads the items, matches them to the shopper's past purchases, and adds them to the cart. No manual search, no typing. For grocery and household brands, this makes repeat purchase history a direct driver of automated cart additions. If a shopper has bought your product before, your product is what Rufus reaches for first. For brands in those categories, being the prior purchase is now more valuable than ever. That is everything for week 17. If you want this every week, subscribe to the ANavigator Weekly Amazon Digest. And if you want help with how any of these updates affect your account or your Amazon strategy, reach out to us at ANavigator. And see you next week.